one of the youngest regulars here, and I know you're going to love him. Please welcome Jordan Cooper, everybody.
Hey, hey. Oh my God. Ooh. Ay, ay. So, at what point do we stop putting extra blades on razors? How many are we up to now? 4? I think it's getting ridiculous. Like, 20 years from now, we'll have commercials on the air. If you thought 73 blades was close, try the new Mach 74. It's like a cheese grater on a handle. It's like, honey, I could shave and make lasagna. Wow. It's not a razor, it's DiGiorno. Anyone here buy scratch-off lottery tickets? Why? Why bother? You might as well just go up to the counter, give the guy $1, and he's like, you lost. I was just out on the road. I didn't realize, you guys have Walmart out here, but out in like the boondocks, they actually sell guns at Walmart. Really? I think that's ridiculous. I thought it was a joke. I went to the counter, the guy's like, how much ammunition do you need? I'm like, how many people you got working today? They had a waiting period. I'm like, that's no fun. I'll give you a 10-second head start. But I was hanging out in Borders, Books and Music over here. I wanted to get into filmmaking, so I see the book, Filmmaking for Dummies. Okay. And right next to it, there's the book, A Complete Idiot's Guide to Filmmaking. So I had to ask myself, am I a dummy or a complete idiot? I didn't know. I went to the clerk for advice. He's like, what are you, a moron? Yeah, no books for me. I don't know, I find it kind of funny if a bookstore ever went Chapter 11. I don't think it could happen, because the IRS would take too long to go through all their books. That's what I think. They should give some of those books to the schools. I went through the New York City, public school system. We had nothing. It's hard taking an open book exam while everyone's hovering around one desk. My school was so poor, they actually had to teach driver's ed and sex ed in the same car. For a goof, I'd stick my head out the window and drive doggy style. I guess I didn't really put much of it to use. I'm 25 years old and I'm still a virgin. And I know a lot of you are looking at me like, I totally believe that. Totally. Looking at me. I mean, look at me. Look how thin I am. This is ridiculous. I was in a New York City marathon. They let me run under the Kenyan flag. Really. You might be looking at me not wondering, what my ethnicity is. I actually look like this because my mother was Jewish and my dad was an alcoholic. There you get that. But, yeah, I just bought my first box of condoms like 2 months ago. Really. Really. I didn't realize there were so many different varieties. Rib for her pleasure. How about just plain on for my pleasure? How about that? They lubricated, non-lubricated, extra sensitive. You know which ones I got? Maximum pleasure. I figure that's got to be the best condom, right? Maximum pleasure. Why bother making any of the other ones? Is there some guy at the rack going, I want to feel good, but not that good? They still bother making originals. I can't believe it. How good can they be? I think the slogan is Trojan Originals. If you want to feel like you're humping a pile of bricks. So I go buy these condoms, and I intended it on it being my only purchase, but I felt like kind of a sleaze going to the counter with just condoms. So I bought other things. I got a little stuffed teddy bear and a Three Musketeers bar. I go to the counter. I don't look like a sleaze. I look like a pedophile. I don't know. My favorite show on TV is actually on the Oxygen Network, Talk Sex with Sue Johnson. You seen that show? I love it because the freakies that people call in, and she treats them so seriously. One guy calls in, he's like, yeah, Sue, I heard prostate sex was good. So I tried it. And now I have a pretzel log stuck in my ass. Without batting an eye, she's like, salted or unsalted? Oh my God. I couldn't be the host of this show. What would I tell the guy? Dude, you got a pretzel log stuck in your ass? I don't know. Push back your nuts and make a party mix. so pissed off. I just want to have sex once before I die. Once. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. My friend told me that when he dies, he's not going to get buried or cremated. He's going to donate his body to science. And I think it's pretty noble, right? But why is it always science? You know, just out of spite, when I die, I'm going to donate my body to mathematics. Yeah, I could just picture myself lying in a college lab table while two Chinese kids use my balls as an abacus. That's it for me. Thanks a lot.